Welcome back to Schloop's Garage. In this episode, we're out in my shop. It's raining today. It's Sunday morning. So, a friend of mine asked me if I've done a compression test on the Chevelle yet. I have not, because I do not own a working compression tester. I shouldn't say I don't own one, but many years ago I got this in a lot of tools that I bought at auction. I assume it works. The only problem is this is the end that I have to work with. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take all these parts here, the compression gauge, this fitting here, this spark plug, and this piece of hose, and we're going to try to make a serviceable compression tester. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up cutting this off so I can go ahead and weld this piece onto the end of the spark plug to be able to thread it into the engine or the cylinder head, and then I can put this piece of hose on that fitting, put this piece up here into this end, and hopefully we can do a compression test. So I'm going to go ahead and put you down and we'll get into it. Alright, so first thing I'm going to end up doing is getting rid of the ground strap here on the plug. We're not going to need that anymore, so I'm just going to try to bend it to break it off. See what happens here. Might get lucky, I might end up having to cut it off. And that's gone. So I'll probably end up smoothing this burr off. Really no need. We're just looking to thread it into the cylinder head. But I like to clean things up. So now that we got that off our spark plug, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this. What I might try to do is just take my angle grinder and cut along here where this is actually molded over to lock your actual plug in. We'll see what I end up doing, and I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing was I cut just above the hex, well, below, however you're looking at it, and the angle grinder wouldn't actually cut into your porcelain here. I just went around until I saw this pop free. It might be a little warm still, but as you can tell, that's free. I can spin that, so I should be able to just twist and pull, maybe. Oh, it was coming. So let me grab it up here and see. There we go. So alright, so we ran into some issues. My phone filled up, so I had to delete some old stuff. But as you can see, I cut this off, I cleaned it up, and my plan is to weld this into here. I'm going to set it up here in the vise and try to show you guys the welding process. We'll just throw that on a time lapse. You don't need to hear anything. Hopefully I don't burn up my camera phone, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, we got that all welded up. I'm gonna let it cool off. I'll go ahead and clean it up, see if we missed anything. I know I'm not the best welder, but this should work for what we're trying to accomplish here. So I'll let this cool off, I'll get it cleaned up, and then we'll see how it turned out. Alright, so I got our piece cleaned up here. It didn't turn out too bad. Sorry if the lighting's horrible. Let me see if I can get you in closer. Better lighting. There we go, that's better. So, like I said, I'm not the best welder. That was flux core, so I had to clean out the threads because it got a lot of slag in there. But so I'll go ahead and set you up And we'll go ahead and attempt to build this, provided I can get my camera to work with me. So I want the 90 down here on this end, just so that it can go into the motor and then have that run to go straight up. So the idea is to thread this into the motor, excuse me, and then put this end back up in here. That should be our completed compression tester. So maybe on the next video, whenever it stops raining, we'll go ahead and test the compression and see what else we can get into. So thanks for watching today, guys. Sorry there's no Chevelle content. This is for the Chevelle so I could compression test the motor, but it is raining, so getting outside, I can do stuff in the rain, but I don't necessarily want to have to record it. So that'll wrap up this video. I appreciate you guys stopping in, watching. Just figured I'd throw out this little tech build up of me putting some junk I had laying around together just so we can compression test this motor. But like always, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.